Hey everybody, it's Paula Dodge. I am going to train on doing what it's a mock booking, it's a travel ad basically. And I'm going to do it on Canva. And let me start by sharing my screen. And what I do is a bit of jumping around. And so let's get in here. All right, cool. So the first thing I do is go find what I want to, um, I'm going to show you this first. What I want to advertise, where, what country, what vendor. So that's where I go first. So I'm going to show you, this is the right one. All right, this is the one that I have done. Oh, that's kind of crazy looking. Why is that crazy looking? Oh, all right, we're going to another one. Hold on a minute. That was the one I was practicing on. So I need to do. It's not going to be there, is it? All right, so this is one of the ones that I've done previously and already posted and all this. So I'm gonna just play it for you guys. Hold on. Let's get, oh, trying to move this over so it's not in your way. Okay. And this would be kind of the, similar mock booking area that I would do. Um, and I put my information at the bottom and all that. This mock booking was not for prices and everything. It was more or less to get someone enticed to go, oh, that looks cool. Let me call them and see, what that's all about. But I do have other mock bookings that, I researched prices and all of that stuff. So the first thing I would do is I would see where I want to target, um, what, um, what vendor I want to use, what they have. So the first thing, I kind of researched it. So I'd go through Vax, I go through Exotica, I went through Pleasant Holidays. Exotica had the best videos for me. So what I did is I went through destinations. Actually, I went through trip styles first, and then I wanted Christmas. So I'm gonna do the Christmas markets. Come on, that's want. There we go. So I found these for the Christmas market, and so what I did over here, remember? Oh, all the way down. All right, let's see. Let me get to this. Here we go. So what I looked here, there is a, trying to find it. What I'm looking for is some videos. So I went to the travel advisory portal first. And of course, I'm going to log in. Already there. And of course, I'm not going to find what I need. Marketing assets, marketing resources. If I'm going too fast, just yell at me. So in here are your marketing things. So what I did is, oh, ding dong, hello. It's not what I did. So in here, I went to go to Peru then. I downloaded this video, and like I said, it's on it is very long. So what we're gonna do, and to customize it a little bit, is to download it and then we put it into Canva.
Paula,
Yes.
I couldn't hear you with the video on. The music was
Oh,
very loud over
okay.
your voice.
All right. So sorry.
No, I just want to let you know whenever the videos are on, I can't hear you speak. I could barely hear you unless it's just my end.
Oh, it's probably everybody. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't hear you.
Um, so I do marketing resources and I find the videos that I want, whoever, wherever I want to go, current promotions. Um, doesn't have as many as it did before, but I found this under the promotions. It's a video. So what I did is I went up to my little dots up top and I hit save video. And then I went back into, I made sure it was saved. So I went back into my pictures and recently viewed, and there it is. So I saved it in here into my picture folder. So it's the little dots. You save it into your, yeah, you save it. And once it's saved, it should go right directly to your files or pictures, depending on how you have it set up. So that's a kind of a setup thing that I don't really know because it's automatic for me. So so it's in there. And so now that I saved it, I'm going to go over to Canva. I'm going to hit create. I am going to do social media, and I'm going to do an Instagram post just because I need the size of it. So at this point, you are going to go to your uploads, which is on the left right there. And you are going to go to your photo library and you're going to go grab that that's saved in there that you just downloaded and saved in there. So you're going to grab that. You're going to hit the blue little check mark. Of course, it's already saved in there, but it's saving again right there. And it is done. All right, so I'm going to put it in there. There it is. I'm going to take this one just so you can see it. This is the Exotica. Down here. A little bigger, and I'm going to put some words up top. 40 seconds. No one is going to sit through a 40-second video just to see it. So, 1 second. So back. So we're going to go up to, if you didn't see what I was doing, we're going to go up to the little scissors that's on the top. It says 40. I'm going to click that. So, stop. Okay. So, at this point, you're going to whittle it down a little bit. So right now, I want to come all the way back to the front. So when we do that Exotica, I don't want that. So we are our own agency. We don't need to tell them what we're using. So I'm going to take my finger, and up top where you see me moving the little black button here, I'm going to take it and I'm going to take it past the Exotica right before Peru, right there, and I will stop. So I just cut off the Exotica part, and we cut off 2 minutes. Big deal. 3 minutes. So I'm going to keep looking at it. I like all of this. And of course,
is there any way you can just turn the music down in your Exotica?
Oh, let's see. We still
Because I
can't.
think that if that was turned on, I can hear you better. Well, every
Okay.
time it's playing, it's just it's like
Gotcha.
I can't hear you.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
That's fine. I don't know if I can, but
thank you.
welcome. I will try. Any better? Is that better?
I mean, music's still the same, but I think I can hear you better. Maybe you're louder.
All right. Trying to think of if I can do that. Okay, so try not to do that. Stop. Okay, so you can, I won't try to make it go, but all you have to do is put your finger here and cut what you want. And then cut this part. I'm just going to take this up to the llamas. Where are they? There they are. And it's 27, but I'm still okay with that. So there we go. So now I have my video. I just need to center that a little more. And so now I have my video for my post. So now I'm going to go back over to Expedia. And not Expedia, Exotica. And go back to Peru. And see where I am here. Okay, here we go. Here's the dashboard. Don't want that. Oh, let's try current promotions. Let's see if I can get back to that. No. Oh. All right, so we're going to take this price here. So we're going to take this package and I'm going to get into it if I can. Come on. Took me a little, there we go. All right. So we are going to take this information, copy it, go back over to Canva. We're going to hit the text, add a text box. We're going to move this up. And we're going to put the title up here. Paste it in there. I'm going to make that a little bold. And we might make that bigger, depending. But we'll start there for now. Like it right there. So then I'm going to go back. So it's a lot of back and forth, but instead of, trying to memorize all this, what it says, and then go write it over there, I don't do that. I just copy and paste. So I'm going to take this right here and copy that. I'm going to go back into Canva. I'm going to add another text box. Move that text box up. And we might have to make this smaller. All right, and take that off. I am going to paste that in there. Of course, that is way too big. So what we're going to do is you can change the font right there if you want to. I just find it easier to do this. So you have that there. I find it, and I don't know if I can do it this way or not. I find it really more eye-catching when it has that black background. So we are going to make the words white. And I'm going to make the words white. And then, oops, white. And then I'm going to go and make the whole background black. And there's my words. So I find it a little more polished, maybe. I don't know. So I've got that. Now for this one, second page, then you're going to put the particulars of your booking. So we go back and okay, so then I take what I do when I have more or less cut and pasted, it comes out really kind of wonky. Kind of show you what I mean. If I copy that and go back over to Canva and I put it in a text box, watch, it's going to do something really good this time. Yeah, it comes out all like that. That's not what I want. So I'm going to delete that. So what I do is I screenshot it and then I crop it to what I want it to have in my ad. So I'm not going to use all of it, but I am going to just do it like that. I save it to my photos. I go back into Canva and I will put it in here. Copy. Oops, that's not what I want. Paste. Oh, darn. I lost it, didn't I? Try it again. Sorry. Okay, so where is recently saved? There it is. So from that point, Canva, I am going to upload that picture. Right there. Click that blue little button on the side there. And then we have that. So at this point, I am going to just take that. I'm going to go right here with that little double button with the plus in it. It gave me that same one. So I'm going to go back and take the other side of that. What's included, because I didn't, it's just too big. So what's included, and I'm going to make sure that they're the same. Okay, so don't quite like that. Let's do that. So it's a matter of playing and what you like visually, things like that. So it's all about what you want to see on your ad. And then I do want another picture. So I'm going to Elements and I'm going to go to Peru and let's see if there's actually anything in here. Oops. Hold on. One other thing. Hold on. We still have all of that. All right, let's see if they have any videos. Do that right. Yeah, if I spell it better. So they actually have some videos in Canva that you can use. So on my second page, because there's my first page with the Exotica and just entice somebody, then I would go into Canva and just grab something that I like. And you kind of got to play with them because you got to see what they look like. I'm not a fan of that one. Let's see what this one does. Oh, it's just a little llama. So again, it's your personal preference, whatever you want to see on your page. I think just for time, I'm just going to stick this one up there. And then let's get the price point over there. So let's just, again, this is just an ad. You're not putting any kind of, where they're flying from. It's just an ad. It's just to get someone to go, ooh, I want to go to Peru. Let's see how much that would be and what, date. So instead of actually putting a date like a mock booking would, I don't really put that in there. So they go from there's 169, 649 all the way to 229. We can, if you want to do a true mock booking, you go pick a date. So if you go in August 3rd, we can do that. August 3rd. Okay, we don't want to do that. It's 11 hours. Okay. We will take that. All right. Double room. One double bed if you need two single rooms. So, I would just do just a basic, select that, select that. So right now, with being very minimum and very basic, we can do a superior. Let's see, $500 more. Brings it to 4 for Peru. Let's do it. All right. So now you've got your dates like a mock booking would. So let's grab our dates, which are August 3rd to August 10th. So per person is 2,799 times 2, 569. So I'm writing this down so I can write the ad, and 60% down, and then pay 40% by May 5th. So you could put that in your ad as well. You can. Check in the itinerary because I can cut and paste from there if it looks decent. And yeah, come. Just take a minute. Of course, there are extras, but we're not going to put that in our ad. So if you had a client and they wanted this, Um, we're not going to do, I mean, normally I would, but for just this mock booking, I will not do that. Cancellation coverage. All right, so this is here. Save. Open. All right. So that is what that looks like. So I've already put that in there. What would I would do from right here is I kind of like this one much better. So again, you do play and you do all crazy stuff. All right. So I'm leaving that way. So I'm going back into Canva. And I did like the way that was over there. So I'm going to take this out. Put that right up there if I need it. So what I'm going to do is upload what I just did. So that right there. Oops. I'm going to upload that one. And I am going to put it in here. And I'm going to move the text down here. And I'm going to go ahead and write two, 799. Oop, I need to get that paragraph out of there. Do, 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 do. Two, 799 per person. And I'm going to write August 3rd. Or you can just write for 3 nights or, for whatever. So you don't have to write the actual dates, but I am.
23 minutes left, everybody. 23 minutes.
Thank you, sir.
Crap. I'll be back. Another phone call.
Okay. And that's probably all I do for price points and stuff. I want to move this up because I like it there, but I'm going to, of course, change the color. No, I don't. Don't like it there. Let's see. Let's tone it down a bit. We will see what it looks like when I start making it. I'm still not a fan, but works for now. I am going into my uploads. I am going to get my logo so they know it's me. Put that down there. And find, probably put the whole thing in there. Can do that. All right. And always put prices subject to change. So I am going to put the text box over here. I'm going to change my font to white. Make that a lot smaller. And yes, make sure that you always write, prices subject to change. Just so they don't go, I want that at that price, but I want to fly out of New York and, I want it not stop. Well, that's going to change the price and everything else. So you want to write, come on. Price. To change and modify and location. I can't see any deep part. I can't see it. It's too small. All right, let's change that because that's just crazy looking. Departure location. Hey, I'm just reading my name. For a free quote. All right, so let's see how that looks. So it's very small, but it's still okay. Again, do what you feel. So I'm going to hit preview on top. And I don't have the sound on. So this is what it's going to look like. A long video. I don't think I want it that long. Yeah, that's too long. All right, let's stop that. It's still 27. It just seemed long maybe because it's like that's just too much. So what I'm going to do is go back up and edit. And what I'm going to do is go right there. Maybe right there. That's 11. And then I'm going to and we'll put almost on the other. So it just kind of goes if you want longer. That just again enticing you. That's that. Right, okay, here we go. It'll flip to the side. Yep, it's only going to do one. All right, let's see. What I can page hidden. I don't want that hidden. All right. All right, so there's one more thing that I need to do. So I'm going to download and I'm going to put all pages, select all, and I'm going to hit done, download. So now we're going to have the whole thing. Hopefully will come out correctly. Okay. Of course not. Now it's going to like stop for a little bit. Come on. All right. Well, we're going to let that just be. And then we're going to go over to Facebook. I'm going to go into my business page, which is this. And I am going to post I was trying to find the old one. That way I can just show you what it looks like since it's taking forever. All right, let's see. I think we're just gonna have to wait for it. Come on. All right, are we there? All right, I hope we got it. It says completed. So let's go here. And hopefully that's it. Let's see if that actually. Yeah, there it is. All right. Come on, make it look pretty. It's a little fuzzy, so it's still thinking about being okay. But there's that one. Boo! All right. So there is my version of a mock. Now it's very quick, and I would probably put a lot more details in it, but for sake of getting you to see what I was doing, at least you know where to find it, and things like that. So you just go into your whatever vendor you want and just pull out the information from them. So that's it. And then you just I'm not going to put that in there yet because I want to polish it a little more. But that's how you do a mock booking video through Canva. So let me go over here. And thank you guys for joining me. Stop recording.